Hello guys, Bilingual Duelist here, and today I have a very special video for you guys. It is my first video literally in months, that's at least how I feel. Yeah, and today we're actually going to open something very vintage, and you can just see it right here. Yes, we are going to open the original 1999 EXR starter box. Oh no, actually it's called EX starter box. The EXR is a different one which came after, but I will show you everything in detail while we are opening the stuff. Hope you enjoy, and let's get into the video. Alrighty guys, then let's have a look at the thing we are going to open today. So it is actually this deck right here, which will be the main part of the video, and we will also open this one. This one, guys, by the way, is the reprint Konami just brought out a couple months ago, or maybe it's already more than a couple months, but it was released for the 25th anniversary Tokyo Dome event, and as you can see, it is an exact replica and it looks very cool for display. And we are going to open this one first so we can compare the contents of this deck with the actual original one. And I already told you in the last live stream if you have watched it, but there is also two versions of this deck right here, and I explained everything in the live stream. But making it short, there is two versions of this original 1999 EX starter deck, and you can actually see there's a small text box right here. Let's zoom in a little bit. And this one, guys, is the Stadio Dice one, which is considered to be the second release of this deck. And the one in the back we have right here, let's zoom in here, it says something else. It says Kazuki Takahashi and not Stadio Dice. So this is just a little bit of information for you guys. And just to clarify, this Stadio Dice is considered to be the reprint, so to say. You will not notice any difference in the cards, despite of the fact that you have like the Stadio Dice on the top left corner. But this was produced first. But the funny thing is that the reprint here is more valuable than the original print. Why is that the case? It is because this has a way smaller amount of products being printed. So even though it is second print, this is more valuable, and it happens that we're going to open the more valuable one because, as you can see, it is already ripped a little bit until the half. So yeah, I always wanted to open this, and I think for my 30th birthday it's the perfect opportunity. And yeah, before we open, guys, a small little information for you guys about the starter box, or let's say the decks in the OCG in general. This, guys, by the way, the starter box was the very first deck which was ever released. You can see it states here version 2, so there is one more release of the exact same box, but it has a small sticker on the top right corner here of this small window. And there's also a difference there, and I can also cover that topic. If you're interested, let me know. And today we are going to open the second deck, which would be this one. And after this deck, there is another deck called the EX-R deck. And this deck, guys, is the third deck which was ever released, at least if we are looking at these regular releases of decks. There's of course decks like the Pegasus one and also the Kaiba and Yugi one, but we're not focusing on those. We are focusing on these double decks here for today. Alright guys, so it is now time to open this awesome reprint deck right here. I have a completely new setup with cameras and microphones, so let me know if you have like any issues. Is there any quality issues you have with the current setup? Let me know in the comments, guys. Always appreciate it, and I will always try to make the world a little better. Alright, let's have a look at this awesome reprint, guys. I'm very interested in how this thing actually looks from the inside, because I have never opened one. But alright, we are already greeted with some promo cards right here. So we have the Lord of D. Let me change the lighting situation here real quick. Alright, let's have a look at the content right here, guys. So we have the Lord of Dragon here in Secret Rare. It looks a little different, alright. And then we have the flute, obviously, and we will also see that these cards will be not included in the Kaiba deck, which is kind of weird because in the TCG we had these in the Kaiba deck, right? Where are the promos for Yugi? Alright, and I just thought of it, but why not open these side by side, guys? I just have to make sure the framing is right, because I'm not used to the setup just yet. But yeah, let's just open this vintage box here. Look at how, wait, here we are. Look at how it looks so different in terms from the coloring from this one. Look at how fresh this one looks, and this one is pretty old, right? I hope I don't mess up the camera focus. It is really weird for me to, yeah, do it like this. All right, then let's just rip it, I would say. Released in December 1999, guys. Ooh. Just listen to this sound. Such an old plastic wrap here. Wow. Amazing, amazing. Okay, let's hope the cards are all fine in here. Will it be the same? Let's find out, guys. Do we have the promos on the top? No, it actually looks different. We have a little sponge here. Alright, yeah, let's check this out. We have a little sponge here, and below the sponge, okay, so it is actually a little bit different. Alright, so in this one we have the rule book, but the rule book itself looks similar, but oh, there they are under the rule book. But they actually put these promos in a sleeve, which is very awesome. Let's check these out, guys. Wow, alright, so these are the OG promos which were released 25 years ago. Let's see, the Lord of D is on this side. And is there like any major difference between those? Yeah, I mean color wise obviously. And yeah, there is just this shimmer to these more modern cards, even the OCG, which I don't really like, the more modern touch they have. The vintage ones definitely look way cleaner, I would say. Alright, interesting. Okay, I have to sleeve this up right away. And yeah, let's continue. So these are the rule books. Again, we have a slight difference in color here, but one more time, guys, you can see, can you actually, there is again the Stadio dice thing is right here, and we have it on the right side as well, but the order is different. We have Kazuki Takahashi first and then Stadio dice, and here we only have Stadio dice and no naming of Kazuki Takahashi anymore. And what is also interesting is look at the quality of the print here itself. The one on the left is the modern one, and it actually looks worse, and it's not as detailed as the one on the right, which is quite interesting. Alright, we have a quick check of the contents. Is it the same? Yeah, it looks the same. Alright, guys, sorry for going slow, but yeah, this is basically my birthday present to myself, so I'm not going to rush through this. So yeah, use the timestamps if you want to see certain parts of the deck, but we are going in my tempo here today. So we have two playing mats, and the OG one also has two, right? Because there's two decks inside. These actually look kinda the same, alright? But we didn't have a sponge here, but we had the sponge here on this side. Alright, interesting. And there is the first difference, guys. These are wrapped individually, like completely shut in a seal, and these one have the typical, like the OCG way of packaging up old decks. They just have like this belt of plastic. Looks really interesting to see this side by side. I think this is a really cool video, by the way. And yeah, we're seeing the big hitters right away. But yeah, let's just quickly compare. I mean, I'm not going to drag this out any longer, but yeah, these look pretty much the same, right? Alright, so I will put these aside. I just don't want to mix these up. And obviously we have to start with the Dark Magician deck, guys. And Blue Eyes will be for last. Alright. Yeah, let's have one more look at these decks here. Awesome decks. And you can already see the difference, guys. We have the Eye of Anubis here on the right side here. And here we don't have it because these are Shoki cards. First generation cards in Japanese are called Shoki. Alright. Yeah, let's open this up. Let's have a quick scan through the cards here. And then let's compare these to the OG ones. So we have the Dark Magician, but I have to admit, guys, even though these are modern cards, they still look amazing. I mean, compare these to like how Konami TCG is doing modern cards or reprinting old cards. They just look very modern. But damn, this deck is very nostalgic. All these Yugi cards here. Curse of Dragon, Celtic Guardian, Silver Fang. Damn. Alright. But obviously, since these are modern cards, still the touch and the feel of the cards is somewhat modern. But they look really cool, and I think if you don't want to spend hundreds for the OG one, this is a very nice, yeah, alternative. Very OP card here. Very nice alternative for cheap. Alright, so this is the extra deck. Okay. This artwork I think is not available in TCG, right? Yeah, okay. Awesome. So let's get to the main deal, guys. I'm very excited. Since this belt is not too tight, I will just pull it off. But if you have like an old school, yeah, Japanese deck and the belt is very tight, I wouldn't like, yeah, pull on it. You can basically just open it right here. I mean, I can show you, and just open it here and it will come off, and then you don't have to do this pulling. And yeah, unfortunately, as you can see, there is a little bit, can you see it, of lines here. But I think this is not as bad. I think this doesn't matter, to be honest, even if you would grade this. So let's have a look at this Dark Magician here. Wow. So this is the Dark Magician OCG 1999 Dark Magician. Very awesome. And this is the replica, guys. But the holo foil looks very similar. But on the right one, on the OG one, the colors are a little bit more saturated. So I have to admit they did a really good job in 1999 compared to what they did this year or last year. It's, yeah, close, but yeah, the old one is better, which is very interesting. Alright. I have to get used to this camera angle, it's really weird for me. Alright, let's go down a little bit. Yeah, let's go like this. So this is the Dark Magician, and the order is also different. So we had all the holos at the beginning here on this deck here. You see the Dark Magician, then we had the other holos, but now it's different. Alright, let's check these out. And by the way, guys, these are all going into my binder. I'm doing like binders, or yeah, binders full of the old decks, and this is also the reason why I wanted to open this deck. But look at these cards, man, these are perfect. A little bit off center for this dragon here, unfortunately, but the cards are very clean. I mean, considering how these were stored, very nice. So Curse of Dragon again, Celtic Guardian. Let's compare a common as well. I mean, why not just grab the Summon Skull here? So let's see. So we have the OG one on the right. Yeah, again, the colors are way more popping on the right one. Looks really good. Yeah, I'm amazed by the quality they put out in 1999. So are there any more holos? I don't remember, even though I just looked at the modern deck. Let's see. Damn, I love these cards. So nostalgic. Awesome. This artwork kinda off-putting. Alright, it looks like it is the same and there is no more holos. I just wonder why they're including like the promos are just for Kaiba's deck, right? I mean, what is Yugi going to summon with that? Curse of Dragon? Alright, so this was the Yugi deck. Let me sleeve up the two holos we had here. Let's continue with Kaiba's deck. So we have the vanilla LOB artwork for the blue eyes, and on the right here we have the OG deck. Look at the difference in color here. Awesome. Really awesome. Get a look at this. Nice. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Let's open up the modern one first and have a look. So we have, obviously we have the blue eyes as our holo here, and we have Judgment. Okay, forgot how the TCG name is, but in Japanese he's called Judgment. And then we're going to continue with Kaiba's cards. Man, these are so nostalgic. Oops. So cool, man. So cool. So these were basically the only decks which would be equivalent to what the Japanese kid was able to acquire in terms of starter decks for Kaiba and Yugi. They were not separated like we had in the TCG. Yeah, alright, awesome cards. But again, I think the colors are a little bit, yeah, washed out. And let's see the original one. Damn, okay, this card is actually quite valuable, so I'm going to open the belt here. Really carefully. Let's hope there is no big marks. Oh, on the back here you see there's quite a bit of scratches, unfortunately, but yeah, it is just a common. Alright, let's have a look at the blue eyes. So, are there any scratches on this card? I don't think so. Looks good to... Oh no, there's actually scratches. Oh damn. Yeah, right where the belt was. Yeah, this is unfortunate, but I think you can't help it. Let's still sleeve this card up right away. Backside, off center, but no scratches, but on the front we unfortunately have scratches. Don't know if you can see, but it is in this area. Yeah, here you can see it quite well. Ah, damn, this is unfortunate. So this is nothing for grading, unfortunately, but I would still say it is a near mint card. And yeah, super old card, 25 years ago this deck was released, so awesome. Awesome to have these. Alright, so there's Judgment, and he is probably in perfect condition, right? I mean, he didn't have to worry about being in a belt. Backside, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's as close to being perfect. The backside of Blue Eyes was better. Didn't see any flaws there. So yeah, these were the holos. Everything else should be the same. And I'm going to sleeve up every single card. Yeah, these are exactly the same, just the order is slightly different. Damn, awesome. So I always wanted to open this, and yeah, maybe I can do it with these even. I mean, these are all original. Let's see what I'm going to do, but they will definitely end up in my deck binder. So there you have it, guys. This is the comparison of the two decks, the reprint one and the original one from 1999. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. And yeah, if you would like to see more videos like this one, let me know in the comment section below. And obviously don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And we will see us very, very soon in a new video. Your bilingual duelist. Ciao.